Okay, the final we have been waiting for, la final que hem estat esperant, la gran final del 125, the 125 euros flyer between Emmanuel Dougnac and Chris Melling. Thank you very much. We have Julien Renou and Tom Ford in the commentary box. When you want, you can start. There's no referee.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, bien le bonsoir et bienvenue à ce festival de Catalogne pour cette finale du 125, donc 125 € d'inscription qui va se dérouler en 7 parties gagnantes et qui va opposer Chris Melling, 2 fois champion du monde de poule, à, eh bien écoutez, je pense un des outsiders, on va dire, de ce tournoi, Emmanuel Dougnac, Manu Dougnac, le français Cocorico, qui s'est défait du professionnel avec qui j'ai l'honneur de commenter ce soir et qui est à côté de moi. Hello Tom, how are you? Tom Ford.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. First time I've been in the commentary box for the pool, so hopefully I don't mess things up too much. But looking forward to this final, should be a good final. Obviously everybody knows what Chris is made of, but Emmanuel has had 2 really good matches so far, beating Andy Lucas, also beating myself, he played very well. So we're in for a good game tonight.
We hope, on espère en tout cas. Allez, première casse par Chris Melling, une jaune empochée. Grosse casse, deuxième bille. Alors comme l'a dit Chris, Cocorico, puisque Emmanuel Dougnac s'est aussi défait du fabuleux, et je pèse mes mots, Andy Lucas sur le score, il me semble, de 7-3. Et pareil pour aussi ce professionnel de snooker, Tom Ford. Bravo Manu. Allez, on va lui souhaiter une bonne finale. C'est parti. Donc en 7 gagnés. Oh, 8, pardon. En 8, 8 at 8. Best of 15.
I've noticed on this table for the last few days that breaking off, everyone's been trying to break off from the middle of the table, and the balls haven't been going down, so I think both of these players tonight will be going for the cut break. They seem to be going in a lot easier, but I think the way these 2 players have played this week, it's going to be all down to the break off, I think.
You did a magical break at the semi-finals. You put up a lot of ball and you had 4 yellow to
2 reds.
Yes, yeah. But you had 4 yellow to push, to pocket, and the black was in the pocket too.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better break there. They've gone nice for Chris. I think it's the best break I've ever done, and you just, from there, I think I apologised afterwards because the balls were so easy. So I had to apologise, but hopefully we don't see breaks like that tonight where they're so simple, so we can see some good pool and see some difficult shots, and hopefully we can have a good final.
You didn't listen, but when you finished this table, I said 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, I did hear it.
En fait, Tom Ford a cassé tout à l'heure contre Manu. Je ne sais pas si vous l'avez vu, mais il n'y avait plus que 4 jaunes en milieu de table et une noire dans la poche. Et il a mis un temps forcément très, très petit pour finir la table. Alors, Chris,
He's landed a bit awkward there, hasn't he? He's looking at the double on the yellow.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I think if he does get the double, the natural angle, the white's going round, but there's still a lot of trouble there.
Don't you think he looks at if the black go on the middle pocket to put 1, 2, and 3? I think he was looking for.
Yeah, I thought it might have gone down to the bottom myself, but the way he was walking around, it didn't look that straightforward. So whether he had the right angle or not, obviously from sitting here, you can't really tell sometimes. But there's still a lot to do here. He won't be happy with the cushions.
Et alors, c'est un peu comme ça, on va dire que... Attention, hein, je mets des grandes guillemets à ça. On dirait que c'est un peu comme ça que Manu a réussi aussi à gagner des parties. Enfin, c'est logique, hein. En même temps, il a fait aussi pas mal de sèches. Mais il a aussi réussi à gagner des parties puisque les adversaires n'allaient pas au bout des tables. Et Manu, il finissait, il ramassait, sans être péjoratif dans mes propos, bien évidemment. Hein. Il a fait des très belles tables, des très belles ramasses. Et voilà, c'est le pool, hein, c'est comme ça. Hein. C'est pas souvent le premier qu'attaque qui gagne. On met une bille au jeu.
I've not seen much of Emmanuel play, but I've seen him a little bit against Andy Lucas and against myself. He did everything right. He didn't rush his shots. But he also didn't take a very long time either, so he looked pretty confident on the table. So he didn't make. I don't think he made one mistake really. So in these sort of situations, you can automatically think he's going to get these. Mm-hmm. He's got the good game. He knows what balls to take. Even the easy balls, he's always going the right way.
Yeah. Donc c'est ce que dit Tom Ford. Hein. Il dit que Manu joue très bien, qu'il a raté très peu de billes parce qu'il a la bonne lecture de table. Et effectivement, dans ces situations, quand vous vous retrouvez avec 6 ou 7 rouges et une jaune, enfin une bille adverse, on va dire, c'est forcément un peu plus facile. Mais face à des joueurs comme ça, forcément, vous pouvez atteindre une pression et voilà, et rater, bien évidemment, hein, ce qui est tout à fait, entre guillemets, humain. Hein. Ouais, belle bille, bravo. It's not easy for Manu because Chris is one of the best players in the world and is under pressure, of course.
Yeah, it's always hard when you play somebody like Chris, yes. Gareth Potts, Mick Hill.
Tom Ford.
Oh no, not me. You can. It's easy against me. But against somebody like Chris, it's even the top players, even myself. I would most likely feel a bit of pressure playing Chris because he's got that aura about him that when he's walking around the table, you think, "Oh, I'm playing Chris Melling." Yeah. So I think for anybody playing the top players, you've got that added pressure. So it will be tough, but if he carries on playing the way he's playing, he's got a good chance.
Of course. Chris Melling have a great cue action. It's for the pool. It's not crazy, but it's maybe too much. But it's very it's very good for the balls.
Yeah, he's got a very long backswing, which I think if anybody else does try it, we won't be able to play like that. But it works for Chris. I personally think it may be a bit too long. But like I said, it works for him. So if it works for him, why change? There's no point changing if it's not broken.
I saw you, of course. 1-0 pour Manu. I saw you when you play. You only play top spin, back spin, and the middle of the white. I can't say never, but it's not usually for you to play on the left, on the right of the white.
Oh no, it's quite the opposite. I play with a lot of side, but on these tables I've tried not to because the cushions are so bouncy. So if you put a little bit of side on that white ball and it hits a cushion, it's going to come off the cushion twice as fast. So these cushions, you have to be very careful. If you can, try not to use a cushion because they bounce off so much. Where sometimes Chris will be playing a shot, he might be coming off 2 or 3 cushions and you get that big bounce. So I think on these tables, try not to use the cushions.
Okay.
And we've seen that earlier on in the first frame when Chris used 2 cushions and the white ball went in off the middle. If you can try not to put too much side on these tables, I think it will help.
Ok. Donc je disais que Tom Ford utilisait très peu les effets latéraux, hein, l'effet gauche, l'effet droite bien évidemment, et il me disait que il me dit que sur ces billards il vaut mieux éviter de passer par les bandes et de mettre, enfin, en tout cas des effets latéraux, parce qu'en fait les bandes rebondissent énormément, la blanche voyage énormément, ce qui laisse plus de chances, je ne vais pas dire au hasard, mais on a plus la possibilité de se tromper sur un replacement. Chris Melling sur les billes rouges. Good table for him. Une bonne table pour lui.
I thought he played a terrible shot there. Knowing Chris, he's most likely played it on purpose, and he'll pull some shot off that we've not even seen. He's losing the white ball a little bit here by trying to go off too many cushions.
It's okay now.
This needs to work out nice because this can go wrong.
Oh. Alors, pour ceux qui... vous avez certainement vu des matchs, vous avez certainement vu Ross McInnes qui joue lui énormément avec très peu de backswing et beaucoup d'effets latéraux. Il joue avec les bandes, il joue avec... Voilà, il y a vraiment des styles de jeu qui sont différents. I said Ross McInnes play with a left and right effect on the ball and the cushion.
Yeah, so with Ross, he won't have to hit the ball hard at all. And what we don't realise, I think somebody said to me, Ross is nearly 70 years old.
Yeah.
So Ross's cue power isn't the same as what it used to be. So maybe that might be a reason why Ross is using a lot of side this week, because he can make the ball move a lot quicker. I've never really seen Ross play too much before. Whether he's always been like that, I don't know. But he's done really well this week. And like I said, you use a bit of side on these tables and the white ball just flies. Yeah. So you have to be careful.
Ouais, il dit que sur ces tables-là, les effets latéraux, ça reste quand même dangereux de s'en servir, parce que la blanche voyage énormément. Alors Manu Dougnac tient à remercier tous les Français qui l'ont supporté durant ces matchs, bien évidemment son équipe des inconnus qui est là, qui est présente et qui l'encourage dans cet événement, dans cette compétition, puisqu'on peut bien parler de compétition. Et donc il remercie et il tient à préciser que c'est un immense honneur de combattre ici même en finale contre Chris Melling. Alors là, ça risque de voyager avec la blanche. Ça va freiner un peu, je pense, tranquillement.
Doesn't want to be straight on this red.
But it's not. He is not. Top spin.
Yeah, it just seems pretty straightforward. Top spin, red into
Cushion.
Yeah. And this is where you've got to be careful with these cushions. It could come off this cushion with a bit of side and fly up the table.
Chris Melling sur la noire pour l'égalisation. Un partout. Manu qui a tenté un petit peu de temporiser, parce qu'il n'avait pas forcément la table pour attaquer, et il a fermé, on va dire aisément et sûrement. Voilà. Donc, bon, il a tenté, Chris s'en est sorti. Un problème sur une jaune. New ball, please. Like tennis.
Yeah, there was just a little mark on the board. I don't think Chris knows how to wipe it off. I don't think he's ever done that before. So
Allez, on va assister je pense une grosse casse deuxième bille. Ça casse énormément deuxième bille. The break on the second balls. You don't.
What, this break off?
He breaks on the second ball.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, well, I have been this week because the cut break, it seems to be.
Yes.
I hit the second ball and one seems to be going in all the time. I think a lot of people are doing the cut break this week. It seems to be working better on these tables for some reason. I've never been a fan of the cut break. I've never really liked it.
Yeah.
But this week, I think it's the break that everyone's gone to and adapted to, and it seems to be working. Unfortunately, obviously, that frame didn't work, but there's still a little bit to do here, and let's see what Emmanuel can do.
Yes, he does he did the break on the second balls. You call that short break?
Cut break.
Cut break.
Cut break.
Ok. Manu qui essaye de se détendre un petit peu, on comprend que la pression soit là. Il regarde. Right balls?
I think so, because I don't think he can pot a yellow anyway. I think he has to go reds, and he's just got the one problem with the red and yellow quite. But if he wants to have a go in one shot, sorry, I can't see the screen too well from here.
Ok. Je peux vous dire que c'est super intéressant de commenter avec un des meilleurs pros de snooker du monde. C'est un honneur et c'est super sympa. It's an honor for me to speak, to comment the match. It's a very great honor.
It's I think if you can get the white down to the bottom of the table, then you've got the red into the bottom left pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that and go off the side rail with a little bit of right hand side and just nudge the red over to the middle, and then he's still got the red into the middle on the other side. So I think he'll be trying to get the white down to that bottom cushion if he can, but it's just which way does he go to get down there. He doesn't want to pop too many reds to leave that red till last. He wants to try and get it soon, so if he doesn't land on it, he's still got other opportunities.
Je ne sais pas si la rouge passe direct sur la poche du milieu, celle qui est collée à la jaune. Celle-ci passe milieu, c'est bien qu'il se débarrasse de celle-ci, je pense.
Oh, I think he's played for the double.
Yeah.
But I think he might have just gone a bit too far.
Yes.
I think personally myself, I'd have gone down to the bottom cushion and played the red into the bottom left pocket, gone off the side cushion and just nudged the yellow and red so the red goes a little bit further, and then the white would come out. He's still got the red over the bottom right pocket, but he's playing for the double, so it's obviously he feels comfortable.
Il veut jouer la bande.
So this is where, that's a good double. This is where the snooker players and the pool players are different. Now the pool players, they would just land on the double, play the double, it's perfect.
Yes.
Where more the snooker players would tend to be trying to get balls out. I think most snooker players would have tried to land on the bottom red into the bottom left corner. I think most of the snooker players would have tried to land on that to hit the yellow and nudge the red out. Whereas more the pool players would be most likely screaming at me saying no, he played the right shot, he played for the double, whereas the snooker players would prefer to get balls out than to try and double them.
Ok. Donc lui, Tom Ford me dit que les joueurs de snooker essayent plus, essayent de venir percuter la jaune pour déplacer la rouge plutôt que de jouer une bande. Voilà, mais il l'a fait pas. Il dit que Manu l'a fait parfaitement. Et c'est ce qui différencie les joueurs de pool aux joueurs de snooker. Great shot.
Good shot. Very good.
C'est une bille si difficile. Vous êtes en finale contre Chris Melling. Vous mettez une bille comme ça, quand c'est votre première finale d'un très très gros tournoi comme ça, que vous rencontrez une bête, parce que c'est une bête de billard, hein, le Chris Melling. C'est chaud de mettre une bille comme ça, mais il l'a fait parfaitement. Bravo Manu. Alors là, il va falloir qu'ils viennent peut-être viser entre les deux jaunes qui sont les plus proches de la noire, avec un effet rétro-latéral gauche. Ouais, et regardez cette ligne. This line is important to put the white on.
Yeah, I
this
think.
line.
Yeah, I think he's gone a little bit too far, but he's still got the shot on. If he could have had the white a little bit closer to the bottom cushion, all he would have had to have done is put a little bit of left-hand side and gone up the table. No, he's just made it a little bit more difficult for himself, but he should still get through the gap, and just anywhere on the left-hand side of the table, then he should be right. Okay. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised he's played that shot. I thought he would have gone through the gap of the two yellows in the middle of the table and gone over the other side, but he's obviously fancies himself for this shot. So.
I think it's for full player. It's a base shot. We can put putter. It's a putter, so he can put the black at this distance. Come on! It was more sure to put the white on this line. Maybe he was so far away of the black.
I think he might have maybe that he come a bit too far for the red. He maybe should have been a little bit closer to the bottom cushion, and then he could have played that shot, I said, a lot easier, but maybe he went a bit too far and he couldn't play that shot, so he ended up playing that shot instead.
Alors je suis désolé, je comprends pas vraiment tout puisque I have an awful English, j'ai un anglais vraiment moyen, donc je comprends pas tout, mais bon. Manu, il a joué l'assurance et il a bien joué. C'est bravo Manu, bravo. Il mène 2-1 face à Chris Melling. Allez Manu, encore 6 parties à gagner. Ça va être long pour lui, mais c'est tellement bon. Allez mon Manu. Difficult shot for the cut break because the white is just near. It's more near than at the middle of the table. It was not just near the cushion.
Yeah, it's. I think you've got less chance of potting the white from the cut break. I think obviously when you break off more from the middle of the table, if you don't hit it straight and hit it very bad, then a lot of time you just go straight into the middle. So I think you're less likely to pot the white, I think, on the cut break. But like I said, this streaming table, the cut break is the way to go. I don't think there's many people that have not potted off the break.
Ouais. Alors, je disais que Manu avait une casse quand même avec la blanche assez éloignée de la bande du côté. Mais pour Tom, cette table est une opportunité pour faire les casses en deuxième bille. Oh, Nice shot.
I think he might have gone a bit too far. I think he tried to get it into the middle pocket.
Yeah.
He might have gone just a bit too far for it. He didn't want to go that far. The white just ran away just slightly.
It was difficult.
Yeah, a difficult shot. It was a difficult shot.
And he can play. He can.
He's still got the shot on.
Yes.
It's still a difficult shot to get.
But it's a pool player, Tom.
It's still a difficult shot, this one. Because the white is running wild as well, so...
Il se relève pour la vérification. Il a raison. C'est le coup de cette partie. C'est le shoot. The shot of this party. Wow, what a shot. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
And it's on.
Yeah, I thought he might have gone a little bit too far.
He is always a little bit too far.
On the last shot, I thought he went a little bit too far, so I didn't think he could get to the bottom of the white ball. I thought he was going to be bridging a bit more, but he's played that well, and he has played that well. The next shot is the important one now.
I saw your cue. It's
so bad.
Je vous le dis, hein, ami français, Tom Ford, il joue avec une queue à 35 €. Et si vous voyez la queue de billard de Andy Lucas, c'est encore pire. C'est extraordinaire. Alors, là, je pense par contre qu'il a été un petit peu long. Il va devoir aller chercher, je pense, la bille du fond. Voilà, il va chercher il va se replacer avec cette bille. It's maybe so long for Chris to wait on the chair.
Yeah, it's when you're sitting there for a long time, you can go cold. But that's the way it goes. If you're not at the table, you have to sit there and wait.
Oh. No, I think it's okay.
He could have done with going a little bit further down, so he could have maybe screwed the red into the middle. So he's not landed too good on this one.
I'm okay with you for that shot so far.
Is that okay? I think he's going to try and pop this and screw into the yellow, I think, if he can, to hold the white for the red in the same pocket.
Little backswing. He going to shot the yellow, maybe? In the
straight into the yellow. So unlucky.
Yes, il est malchanceux sur le coup. It goes on the left, maybe, yeah.
What, past the black?
Ouais. Yeah. Il va tenter le putt à gauche, je pense.
I think the way he's looking, it does go past the black, so he's just looking at an angle to get onto the black. Needs a good pop here.
He's just near the cushion, so the backspin is impossible.
It's a natural angle to go through for the cut on the black, but needs a good shot.
No.
No, which is it? It's just come out a little bit as well, so the black now passes as well. So he maybe needed to stay that on the hole a little bit, just for half a chance.
The arm was not speed, had not a great speed, and maybe it's not good for the shot.
It was a very difficult pot.
Yeah.
It was obviously I wasn't looking at the hand. I was looking at the TV screen, to be honest. It's it could have gone a little bit more awkward for Chris if the black hadn't passed. But obviously the black passes now, so it makes it a little bit easier for Chris on this one.
It's a very good shot.
Yeah, Chris has played a lot of snooker as well, so he's obviously used to using the rest. So he doesn't mind using it. The black definitely goes now. Good shot.
She did not. She did not before. She did not go before.
I thought it did, but obviously
Now
we
it's
now know
okay,
it
but-
definitely does.
Okay.
Just needs to land nice here.
Does he goes on the yellows? Good replace. Replace?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
shot,
the
yeah.
word?
Yeah, that's
Replace?
good, yeah.
Okay. Did you saw the 147 of Mark Selby yesterday?
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't see it all. I seen the treble that he played on the red. Obviously,
Double cushion.
it's he's obviously been playing a little bit of pool and thought he'd go for a treble, but I think that's his fourth one he's done now. So just congratulate him on his fourth. But let's see if he can get to 5 like me, eh?
Alors je comprends pas tout. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's I was just saying to Mark that he's had 4 now, 4 maximums. But we're both from Leicester, so for me to wind him up, I've had 5. He's only had 4.
Bon, je suis désolé. 2-2, égalité avec Chris Melling. So I saw the double cushion for the 147. It's incredible to do that like this.
Yeah, it was obviously the only shot he had on. But he had to go for it, and it was a great shot. Not many players would have thought to play on the treble.
Ah yes, it's a treble, not a double treble. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just saying that Mark's had 4 147s.
Yes.
I've had 5. So I said, for Mark, speak to me when he's had 5.
Chris Melling. Yeah. Alors. Does Chris switch on the second engine and go?
Yeah, in a bit. I mean, Chris has, so far, we've not seen anything anywhere near what Chris can play. I mean, Chris should be getting these. I mean, they're not easy, but obviously, as we all know, Chris, what he can do, these should be pretty easy for him. But obviously, in the final, a bit of pressure.
Oh,
It's always a little bit more difficult. But I'd be surprised to see Chris mess up here, to be honest.
I'm surprised he chose the yellows. Là, il va aller chercher l'autre jaune qui est contre la bande, je pense, pour l'écarter, pour la mettre au jeu, avec un petit rejet naturel droit. Hop, voilà, parfait, perfect. Yeah, you don't think so?
I don't know if the yellow goes by the red and black, so he might have to play for the yellow into the opposite top pocket.
Yes, and
So,
great
but
backspin.
I think
Like it,
with the backspin, is he coming too close to the cushion, which gives him a tough shot on the yellow?
whoa,
So I think
it's so far. It's a
just-
pool player.
nah, he's not a pool player. He's a pool player, snooker player, 9-ball player, darts player. I think he plays everything. One good pot here, and then
Ah, ouais, celle-ci elle est dure. Même si on est contre un des outsiders de ce tournoi, cette bille elle est importante.
that's a good shot.
Great shot. Bravo, Chris Melling.
Good cue in there.
Yeah. Great backspin. Great shot. Bravo, 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 parce que franchement, it was not an easy table. C'était pas une table facile. There is no referee to put the triangle.
Yeah, I
They
think,
need money maybe to pay him.
yeah, I think other referees are in the bar.
Alors on dit que c'est bon, je dis que il n'y a pas d'arbitre pour placer le triangle, mais Tom suppose que tous les arbitres sont au bar. Bon.
I think it's got to the last day and they've all gone to the bar now. They've had enough.
C'est vraiment un superbe festival. It's a great festival of pool here, with a lot of players, with a lot of games. And quelle casse! Avec une blanche qui a flirté avec la poche du fond. So white pocket flirt with the pocket on the bottom.
Yeah.
Et une difficulté chez les jaunes, une autre chez les rouges, puisque les rouges, il y a des jumelles en haut de la table, et la noire qui est collée à la bande.
Just looking, I think the red on the top cushion, I think it just passes the red into the top left pocket. If it does, then that solves that problem. If not, he might have to pop this red into the middle and maybe just disturb the reds.
Alors Tom dit qu'il doit jouer cette bille rouge qui est juste à côté de la blanche pour descendre sur les deux rouges en bas, puisque les deux rouges passent dans la poche où il y a les deux jaunes. Two solutions, maybe. But one is difficult.
Yeah, he's just looking now to see if that actually passes. If it doesn't, then he's looked at the other option where he tries to land on the other side.
The backspin is maybe more easier. More
But
easier.
I think he's looking at yellows.
Yellow, you think?
Well, I think he's looking at yellows, yeah. Whether the yellow passes a red onto the bottom left corner, off the cushion and then off to the red. If it does, then obviously yellows is a lot better option.
You're right.
Yeah, it must.
You're right.
It must go off the side cushion first, hit the red, and go in that way.
Cushion first.
The yellow off the side cushion, then off to the red, and then in.
que Manu a un plan. Il a un plan dans sa tête, ça c'est sûr. Je n'arrive personnellement pas à le voir. Alors à part si cette jaune passe à côté de la rouge. Il me semble que Tom disait qu'en tapant la bande avant, en jouant la jaune, doucement, ça devait le faire. Il part sur un rétro pour se replacer certainement sur cette bille à côté de sa main. Why not? Et maintenant, elle ne passe plus là. Bon, c'est un putter. Il est capable de la mettre.
I was a bit surprised he played that shot because I didn't know if it had gone sort of off the cushion, the yellow off the cushion first,
Yes.
kissed off the red and gone in. So maybe that shot wasn't on from what we're looking at.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, he's played a good shot.
Maybe a snooker after, but
Yeah, maybe if Chris can just get around the back of it, then he could be in a bit of trouble, really.
good snooker. Difficult to play. Un snook difficile à jouer.
Let's just see if he can. He can't hit the side rail, so he's got to be coming off sort of the knuckle of the pocket, which is a difficult escape.
Yes. Tom dit que quand on joue l'évasion pour se desnooker est difficile puisqu'il y a le coin de la poche qui joue sur la direction de la blanche après le contact du procédé.
I think he can come off the cushion, so if he can come off the cushion, the side cushion, hit this yellow thin, I know it's a lot to ask, hit the yellow thin, put it behind the red, that would be a great shot.
He could take the pocket with the yellow,
Yeah.
but it's
It's
so
very
difficult.
very difficult.
A lot, the best precision. Oh, c'est bien joué, bravo, bravo, bravo. Quelle défense. Même Tom apprécie puisqu'il disait juste à l'instant que c'était un tir d'une difficulté extraordinaire. Et il vient de le faire à la quasi-perfection. C'est super bien joué. Bravo Manu.
Chris will be potting this red and going straight into the red and yellow, I think. Yeah.
Yes, but after he must come back to reds. It's a difficult.
It's
shot.
a difficult. He needs a little bit of luck here. Oh no, he's played it very well. Good shot.
Bravo, Chris Melling, bravo. It's a great shot because he hit the yellow. Only a lots of pool player hit maybe the red before, and it's
and hope for a bit of luck. Yeah,
yes.
He's played it very well.
Là, c'est vraiment un gros shoot qu'il y a eu de la part de Chris Melling parce qu'en fait, il est venu taper juste uniquement la jaune et ça, c'est difficile. Et pourtant, Manu avait joué le bon jeu. Il avait joué vraiment le bon coup. Et je dis ça de mon point de vue, bien évidemment. Ah, là, ça va partir en carreau. Non, il part même rétro. Ah, ça c'est un shoot intéressant. Ça c'est un shoot intéressant.
He might be coming off the side cushion first here.
Side cushion first, you think?
Yeah, to hit the red. And then maybe cover the pocket. Yeah, he is.
Like this?
Yeah.
You thought that? You thought that? Okay.
Well, I thought it, I just can't play it. I can't play it, but Chris can. Because if he comes off the cushion and hits a red over to stop the yellow from going. leaves the white where the red is, he's got to go down the table for the 2 yellows, which is a difficult pot.
Yes. Okay, I understand.
Ooh. He's not played that well at all.
I think the yellow can be pot.
Yeah, he's not happy with that one.
But the replace is so hard because a little when it's help me, please.
Chris is I think Chris is most one of the best in the game about like getting out of snookers and using cushions.
Yes.
So when Chris plays shots like that, you don't expect him to go that wrong. He's obviously just hit that one awful for himself, and that's not gone good.
That was difficult because
very thin. Yeah. If he hit that a little bit harder and come around the table, maybe he was a bit worried about going in off. Maybe he was very worried about potting the white into the bottom pocket. But if he hit that a little bit harder and come round, he'd have had a shot on the yellow. But maybe he was just worried about potting the white.
Yes. Yeah. Alors, Tom me dit qu'il l'a pas joué très fort parce qu'il avait peut-être peur d'empocher cette blanche dans la poche du fond. Et c'est vrai qu'en jouant un petit peu plus fort, en faisant 80 cm de plus, 1 mètre, ça aurait été vraiment top pour le replacement.
He needs to play this nice and slow and just leave on the pocket if he does miss it.
Alors, là, j'aimerais bien voir ce que Chris Melling va faire, parce qu'en fait là quand même Manu vient de bloquer une poche importante, on va dire la poche quasi la plus facile pour la noire, à part la bande bien évidemment, parce qu'il aurait cette possibilité, mais il vient au moins de bloquer cette poche, Manu. Bon, il voulait l'empocher, mais quand vous êtes collé bande, que vous êtes mené 3-2, que vous jouez une finale contre Chris Melling, forcément ça peut chauffer un petit peu, et ça se comprend tout à fait. Et déjà ce que produit Manu est vraiment bon. Ouais. It was a Mackinac shot. It was a Ross shot.
Would have been here longer if it was Ross shot.
Bon,
Ross would have just got down that and played that straight the way. He knows what he's doing when it comes to safety.
Un jeu d'échecs. Patiente un petit peu. Patiente un petit peu. C'est intéressant parce que là, Chris il va pas vraiment énormément au charbon. Alors c'était pas non plus une table donnée, on l'a vu vider des tables quand même très difficiles ici même, mais on voit que Manu lui donne du fil à retordre, et ça fait plaisir. It's not an easy match for Chris versus Manu.
I don't think there's any easy match in the final. Doesn't matter who you play. Chris knows he's under pressure because he's favourite.
Yes.
I think in most games he goes into his favourite anyway. But I think they've both got a little bit of pressure on them. Emmanuel has got pressure because he's playing Chris Melling in the final.
Yes.
Chris has also got that pressure on because he's the big favourite.
Yes.
So there's a lot of pressure out there. I think we've seen that in the first 5 frames.
Yes.
That there's been a few little mistakes that maybe both players haven't made all week. So we're starting to see that, but hopefully they can both relax in a bit and we can see some better pull. Because at the minute, I think both of them can play a lot better. He's going for the big double here, I think.
Une très très belle analyse de Tom Ford qui dit que les deux sont sous pression puisque Manu joue une finale contre Chris Melling. Il joue même Chris Melling.
Great shot.
Oh, what a shot! And the replay is gone. 3 cushions.
Oh, it's a
3
great
or 4. That's a very great shot. Fucking shot. Et il dit qu'en plus Chris est sous pression puisqu'il est le favori, le grand favori même de ce tournoi, de cette finale, et lui donc est aussi sous pression. The eye of the tiger.
Yeah. This is where the snooker and pool is different again. Well, I think he's going to just try and get onto the black for the double.
No, 3 cushion behind.
No, the snooker players, I think, will take it down the cushion. I think he's playing for the double. Yeah, he played for the double, but he's just not hit it anywhere near hard enough.
Oh.
At least if you go try and pot it into the bottom cushion, you've always got a shot. He's obviously just not hit that hard enough.
I'm so surprised because I think he could play this the 3 or 4 cushion behind the black and put
that's
the bottom.
I think that's more of a snooker player's shot, but we know how good he is at doubles, so this has still got a chance. Needs to be very thin.
Oh, on the middle
and he's left it nice for Chris as well.
He played the black on the
just a
middle
bit
pocket.
too thin. Yeah.
I thought
this could go wrong.
I thought the black was okay on the with a cushion on this pocket.
Yeah. He's got a few cushions to use. Yeah. Good shot. That's what I mean with Chris. That last red he's played there, he's not hit it very hard at all, but he's just put a little bit of side on, and the side made it go off the cushion so quick. So that's when I said you have to be careful how much side you're putting on these tables, because the white is coming off the cushion twice as quick as it's going on, so it's flying.
Ok. Une pause, 4-2 pour Chris Melling. J'espère que vous savourez ce moment en France, en Catalogne, en Angleterre, partout dans le monde.
Feel red, feel hot.
cette finale. De retour après une courte pause pour cette finale opposant Chris Melling à Emmanuel Dougnac. La casse est à Chris. 4-2 dans cette finale. Premier à 8. Au meilleur des 15. Une rouge empochée. La blanche qui a flirté un petit peu avec la poche du milieu. Very good. Yellow game, sorry. Un jeu jaune très bon. Espérons que cette pause n'ait pas boosté trop Chris Melling et que ça puisse laisser aussi à Emmanuel la possibilité d'exprimer son billard. I hope the break don't boost a lot Chris and don't cut the Emmanuel.
Well, Emmanuel now, he has to be very careful, because if Chris gets a couple of frames, if he gets one more frame in front, then as soon as Chris gets in front, he starts free rolling. He starts playing. He's a little bit more relaxed, and it will be so difficult to come back, because he starts going for more shots, and the more shots he goes for, sometimes the better Chris can be. I mean, the first few frames, Chris has not gone for it that much. He's played the odd safety shot when you said about the Ross McInnes shot. Now, all week you see Chris, he'd be going for that. He'd be going to clear up. So if he gets maybe one more frame ahead, we'll start seeing a lot more attacking, and that's when Chris is at his best.
Encore une analyse très percutante de Tom Ford qui me dit qu'en fait, pour l'instant, Chris a un break d'avance et que pour l'instant, il joue toujours un peu des coups un peu safety. Il n'est pas vraiment très relax, très relâché, et qu'avec une partie de plus, ça le détendrait et ça lui permettrait peut-être de développer encore plus un meilleur jeu. Donc pour l'instant, il est toujours un petit peu sous pression. Donc il est, voilà, vous voyez, il s'envoie pas en l'air. Il regarde un petit peu vraiment. Il regarde même vraiment, parce qu'il sait que Manu peut être très dangereux. Donc c'est un plaisir et c'est un honneur. C'est une grande forme de respect aussi de la part de Chris.
So the cushion just bouncing so much.
What did you tell before?
A little bit aside and the cushion just bounces.
Et oui, et vous voyez là, Chris s'est fait un peu surprendre par le retour avec les effets latéraux et puis le backswing, ce long backswing, avec le long backswing. Hein. Donc le backswing, hein, pour les aficionados, c'est en fait le retour arrière de la main avant le shoot. Regardez, hop, ça revient. Oh, it was okay, ça passait. Je croyais qu'il était snooké. It's not easy. C'est pas encore donné. Hein. C'est pas encore donné. La noire peut jouer en une bande.
I think he'd be going to the bottom pocket here, and then the yellow closest to him leaving till last, so he can pot and go over towards the black. Or he might play the double. I think Chris would most likely prefer to play it up the cushion.
Yes. Ouais, on pense qu'il va jouer la bande avec la noire. Il va se replacer pour être en carreau sur la noire. Il va se replacer en carreau sur la noire, excusez-moi, sur la dernière bille.
I think Emmanuel would be playing for the double on the black.
He looks to maybe put the black on the
I think he's going.
Not the double.
No, he's not playing a double. He's going up the
il ne va
cushion.
pas jouer la bande.
Yeah.
Il va se replacer.
But I think Emmanuel would be no problem. He'd just
What is
double
he
it.
looking for? What is he looking at? Sorry.
Here, the white to come off the side cushion and back over for the black.
Hey.
Just nice and soft. There.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
He looks the way.
Yeah.
Et regardez le chemin pour aller sur cette noire. Alors il aurait aimé ne pas frapper la rouge. Hein. Bon jet de bande de Chris Melling. Ici, même s'il touche la bande avant avec un bon toucher, ça doit rentrer.
Yeah, good shot. I think we've seen how good Emmanuel is at doubles. I think Emmanuel would have played the double on the black.
Yeah, maybe.
But
maybe.
Chris,
Yeah.
I think Chris feels more confident on potting the balls down the rails.
Ouais, il dit que Manu l'aurait peut-être joué simplement en bande parce qu'il est bon en bande et parce qu'il aurait été, ça eût été plus confortable de la jouer en bande pour Manu plutôt que de chercher une replace avec la possibilité de se snooker. Donc voilà, c'est la différence. Chris lui joue il joue la replace sur la noire pour la jouer le long de la bande. Oh, faute. Deux billes n'ont pas passé le milieu de la poche. Yeah.
Is that fair?
Break is no good. No, two balls don't. You can play that. Il a deux tirs. Alors il peut refaire le triangle ou il peut garder le jeu comme ça, mais il a deux visites.
It's that's not what we want to be seeing by Emmanuel. I know he's 5-2 down, but he has to play his own game.
Yeah. Yes.
He's thinking negative.
Yes.
So he's thinking negative, and it's gonna. Yeah, he should. Because his breaking's been good.
Yes.
So he has to maybe try and break and clear up that and get back into the match. You don't want to be getting in at 5-2 down into safety battles. And now he's thinking negative, and it's going to creep in.
Yes.
It's not a good sign for Emmanuel.
Alors, Tom juge entre guillemets que c'est pas bon que Manu freine un petit peu avec des petites casses. Il a une casse qui est très bonne, il a un jeu qui est très bon. Pourquoi ne pas l'utiliser et se faire entre guillemets plaisir, même si on le comprend complètement, Manu est sous pression contre un tel adversaire.
Emmanuel's playing one of the best players in the world. You don't want to be giving him a shot. So with that break, he was saying, right, I'm going to give you a shot.
Yes.
Try not to give him that opportunity.
Okay. With a break and dish,
he doesn't get that shot,
okay.
But now he's letting him in this frame.
And Chris is good in all defense attack.
Yeah, people think Chris is just out attack, but he wouldn't have won. I think it's 2 World Championships without any safety.
Yes.
So he's very good at both, but as we know, that he likes to pop balls. But his safety is still very good.
Yeah.
But he's given him the opportunity by breaking like that to be in this frame. He shouldn't give him that opportunity.
Yes. Alors, Tom dit qu'en faisant des petites casses comme ça, il laisse l'opportunité à Chris de s'exprimer, alors qu'avec des casses fermes, il a entièrement la possibilité de le faire. Il a joué les meilleurs joueurs du monde, Manu. Il les a battus. Donc, il devrait garder cette confiance en lui qu'il a et de jouer son jeu on, son bon jeu et de se faire plaisir et d'essayer de fermer les tables contre ces joueurs-là, ce qui pourrait, un, réduire le score, et deux, peut-être mettre la pression en plus sur Chris Melling. Bon, bien évidemment, chers amis français qui m'écoutez, ça me fait bien plaisir d'être ici, je vous le garantis. Et je vous remercie, je reçois des petits messages sympathiques, je vous remercie énormément, c'est super sympa. Et je vous aime. The dish is difficult here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that and I'm surprised if he goes for this, because if he goes for these and these are difficult, then why did he do that break off?
Yes.
So I don't know what he's thinking at the minute, but he's making problems for himself.
Ouais, en fait, il dit qu'en ayant qu'assez petit, il s'est créé des problèmes sur la table alors qu'il est tout à fait capable de faire des cassés fermés. Et que bon là il a choisi, on pensait qu'il allait aller à la ferme. C'était bien évidemment très compliqué avec cette rouge en plus coincée derrière les deux jaunes là. Bon, il a empoché une bille, il a pris une poche, c'est bien aussi, mais Tom pense qu'il aurait dû, vu le niveau qu'il a développé, en battant Andy Lucas, en battant Tom, qu'il aurait dû continuer à jouer ce jeu qui lui a réussi au final. En fait, la plupart, c'est ce que disait Tom, c'est que les gens pensent que Chris, son jeu favori, c'est l'attaque, mais il est tout aussi bon dans la défense et dans la gestion du jeu, bien évidemment.
So you don't want to be giving Chris Melling a chance, and Chris will be so happy to see him breaking off like that because Chris knows that he's guaranteed to come to the table every time it's Emmanuel's break. So I think he needs to change that. I think he needs to get that out of his head that is not the way forward.
And now it's difficult for Manu.
Yeah. Especially against Chris, because Chris is one of them players where they call him Chris a magician Melling, because some of the clearances he gets, the finishes, they're not even there, and he can just make them. So even on them break-offs, if there's a slight chance, Chris can still get them.
Yes, of course. Tom, je pense, me dit que même avec une petite casse, le magicien peut fermer une table. S'il voit une bille qui lui permet une ouverture de table, il est capable d'y aller et de fermer. Wow, great shot. Et là, vous voyez, toutes les jaunes passent. Et là, c'est dangereux. Every yellow goes on pocket.
So he's working out his plan already now. It's a very tough finish, but I don't think the yellow goes down the cushion past the red, does it?
Yes. Oh, I think so. Yeah. Yellow in the pocket on the bottom, after on the middle, and after the ball you speak about.
Yeah, I didn't think the yellow passed the red down the cushion, but it must do.
Yes, it's okay.
It's what do snooker players know?
You don't usually comment your match, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes. It's
good race.
That's why you don't get me in the commentary box.
Backspin. Sweet backspin.
Yeah, it's nice. And I bet Emmanuel wishes he should have broke off a bit better now.
Yes.
You don't give Chris a chance like that. And it's a shame because Emmanuel played well in the semi-final and quarter-final, and he's played attacking. So it's been working for him, but then as soon he feels, I think now he feels a bit of pressure, he's sort of closing.
Yeah.
And it's not the right thing to do against Chris, because you're giving Chris opportunities.
Yes, and it comforts Chris. That is the stronger of the match.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody thinks Chris is an attacking player and he can't play safety. Yes. But Chris's safety is up there with the best in the world still.
Oh.
So you don't, like I said, you don't want to be giving Chris a chance off the break.
Yes.
So he's saying, right, I'm going to hit these soft, and we'll see what happens. He shouldn't even be giving him that chance.
Yes, and by example, if Emmanuel did a break and dish, Chris be under pressure still.
Yeah.
Red balls, maybe. If you say that, it's a difficult table.
I'll let you decide what he goes.
Réflexion de Manu, ouais, qui malheureusement voit une difficulté pour fermer cette table. Personnellement, je partirais rouge, peut-être en empochant une et en essayant de prendre éventuellement une poche du fond.
With Emmanuel, does he take the double on the red into the middle and move the yellow out of the way?
Ah, il va jouer les jaunes.
See, with that side again, it just makes it go so fast off the cushion.
Yeah. Chris Melling sur les rouges.
Chris will just be rolling up to the red here.
Le magicien qui va déplacer cette rouge, voilà. Coller Emmanuel sur sa jaune. It's a good shot.
Yeah, there's not a lot Chris could have done there, really. It's just Emmanuel played a poor shot, really. The one before to leave in that. It's not the shot he tried to play, it obviously just didn't come off the way he wanted.
Contact.
Touching ball.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Touching ball, sorry. And it's touching. Est-ce qu'il va sortir? Ah, il a pu sortir cette rouge. Ah. It's not a bad shot.
I've got a feeling Chris will be going for something there. Is he going for this red in the bottom pocket? No, he's going for the thin cut. I don't know where the white ball's going though, that's a problem.
Oh, what a shot! I thought that it was impossible to pocket the red.
It was always going to be thin, but the problem was where was the white ball going? Because at that pace,
But
you just don't know where it's going.
I thought there was more of 80 degrees to puck.
It's always harder when you're sort of sitting here to see the angles. There's sometimes where we think, oh, that can go easy, sitting here watching it on the TV, and
Yes.
when you're out there, it's completely different.
But
Yeah, it was,
I was just in front of the shot. The shot, sorry.
yeah, it was a good cutback. But like I said, the problem was what was happening with the white ball. We had no control really.
Oh. Sorry, but come on, Manu.
Yeah, he needs to be confident here. He needs to attack this, because
Yes.
if he doesn't, then I think it's 6-2.
It's bad for
First
the
away, it's all over.
for the mind. It's for the mind.
Yeah,
if
for
he
the mind.
doesn't
If he starts sort of, he has to be confident. He has to go for these.
It's not a very difficult table, but it's difficult in the head.
Yeah, I mean, if he wanted to try and be negative, then he could try and play the snooker onto the yellow up the top, into the top on the top pocket. But he has to be positive.
Yes, but it's easy to tell.
Yeah, it is.
It's not easy to do,
It is, yeah.
and it's only beyond. But it's so difficult.
He has to be positive, otherwise it's going to be a long way back. Good shot.
Yeah, good shot. Like you say, it's a very good shot. I came here in the 20 and 90 year. You understand? Yes, 20 and 19 year. It was a great festival too. And after the corona came, and
Yeah, I'm partial to a few of those.
oh, yes,
Yeah, it's a good shot, good shot.
Yeah.
It's a great festival to be at. I mean, I've come to the first ever one in Catalonia. It wasn't in the hotel we're at now. It was more of like a nature reserve park, and it was the first ever festival, and it was really good. It was good, and I've wanted to come back every year, but I've had so many snooker tournaments on, I can't come back. And this is my third time here, and I've seen how much it's grown. It's got bigger and bigger every year.
Yes.
And this year has been absolutely brilliant. I mean, I was supposed to have been in the British Open in the snooker,
Yeah.
but I got beat in the qualifiers, which meant I could come this week, and it's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, the organisers they do so much hard work, and I can see every year that I've been, it's got bigger and better, and it's just a great week.
Yes.
Really is good.
And I can say the French peoples, and of course the others peoples, are so happy to meet you and to see you playing pool. It's an opportunity. It's a luck for us to see you play pool with a queue.
Yeah, it's. I would say
But
I would say it's nice that the French have been here, but I wish you hadn't have come, because I got beat by the French. Do you understand? Yeah.
Sorry, we apologize. It was a great shot, a great replace.
Yeah,
For
if
many.
he just needs to get on this yellow. If he gets on this yellow, all he's got to do is drop it in for the other yellow down the cushion.
I hope he's not straight on.
No, he's got an angle. He's got an
Yes.
angle on this. He's fine.
Il a fait une très belle replace parce que je sais pas très sincèrement si j'aurais joué ça, et franchement ce qu'il vient de faire c'est bien, parce qu'en fait s'il pousse avec un petit peu d'effet à droite, même sans effet, c'est bon, il est dessus, c'est bien, bravo Manu, il est bien en fait, même sans effet à droite. J'ai pas vu vraiment l'angle qu'il avait dessus, il est très bien. Allez,
Looks good.
stop shot, of course, stop shot or back.
No, just drop it in, dead weight.
But
You don't want to hit it too hard in the middle. Just play dead weight, nice and soft.
Okay, but it mustn't be just near the cushion with the white.
It doesn't matter because look where the black is.
Yes, now. But to play the black.
Yeah, even if the white was on the cushion, it'd still pop the black from there. It's you don't. When you're playing balls into these middle pockets, I notice these middle pockets. If you hit it slightly too hard, they jump out the middle pockets. So just keep it nice and simple.
Okay.
You don't want to do too much. See? And then he's got a nice easy black in the middle.
Yes, but if the white was on the cushion, for the black, it's more difficult for us. For us, it's more difficult.
More difficult maybe for yourself, but for Emmanuel, it's not difficult.
Okay, sorry, I'm an awful player. I understood. Bravo, Manu. Elle fait du bien cette partie. Elle nous fait du bien. 6-3, une belle ferme parce que c'était pas vraiment évident sous pression de mettre déjà la première bille là, qu'il a mis en travers. C'était un bon tir. Bravo Manu.
Right, he needs to be confident with this break.
Yes.
It's not going to work for him if he just keeps hitting them soft.
Sixth round is final. Manu à la case, deuxième bille. Great break.
That's better.
Ah.
Oh no, that's unlucky.
Yes.
That's unlucky. But at least he's feeling a little bit more confident and a little bit more attacking. But if he went back to the old way of hitting them soft off the break, I think he knew after he lost that frame that he shouldn't have even gave him a chance.
Okay.
He's been unlucky that one hasn't gone in there.
With this break too, because a lots of balls was pocket with this break all the week.
Yeah, all week the balls have been going in better with that break. I think when me and Emmanuel played on this table, we both did the same break, and I think every time we both broke, we potted the ball every time. So it's he was just very unlucky, I think.
Good shot on the yellow, but he's under another yellow, and it's not a comfortable shot.
I'm not sure if the yellow goes into the middle, if it cuts in, so he might be leaving that till sort of one of the last balls.
He plays that ball.
Yeah.
Un retour sur quelle bille pour Chris Melling. Là, je peux vous dire que c'est pas forcément évident parce qu'il va falloir certainement qu'il passe entre des billes ou par des chemins très précis pour pouvoir regarder ce qu'il a regardé, analyser ce qu'il a regardé. Vous avez vu le chemin qu'il a montré avec sa queue de billard. Il va essayer de revenir sur cette ligne. I think he will play the yellow on the middle because he saw this way to go back with the backspin.
For the yellow up the cushion, he's got to play this very well.
It's difficult.
Like I said, with the side.
It's difficult.
Oh no, he's played that.
It changed.
Well, he might even take the one up the cushion now, and then follow it through to give himself a good angle to go back down for the yellow. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Il a fait un très bon shoot. He's on two balls.
Yeah, he's playing the one down the cushion now. Good shot.
Yeah.
Just needs a good angle to get down.
Little backspin.
Don't want to underhit this.
He must be strong. He must be.
Don't want to underhit. Don't want to be short. And you can go too far. It's
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
Not short.
Well, but not before.
Yeah. No, he's played that well.
He's on.
Emmanuel was unlucky off the break there.
Yes. But it's a good dish from Chris.
Yeah, it's good clearance. He's got a bit of. He's got in front, so he's relaxing a little bit more now.
Yes, but all the players didn't dish this table.
Yeah. Well, these two players, if Emmanuel would have potted one there off the break, he would have cleared them as well.
Yeah. 7-3 dans cette finale. Chris Melling qui avance petit à petit dans cette finale. Et la casse lui appartient. Oh, don't break this, please.
Chris isn't strong enough to break it, don't worry.
Je dis ne casse pas le triangle et Tom dit Chris n'est pas assez fort pour casser ce triangle. Chris Melling à la casse. Il mène 7-3. Ce n'est pas fini. Great break. Une grosse casse.
Oh, the yellows look nice, don't they?
Oh. Ouais, un très beau jeu jaune. Une petite difficulté rouge. Mais le problème, c'est que la noire est bloquée par une jaune. Donc forcément, yellow balls are the best. Les jaunes font partie du meilleur jeu. Voilà, le meilleur jeu est chez les jaunes. Et là, bon, on voit difficilement comment Chris pourrait rater cette ferme. Mais sait-on jamais.
Got to feel a bit sorry for Emmanuel here that he's not turned up in the final at all. He played well all week, and then it's a shame that he's come to the final and he's struggled. It obviously would have been great to see them both play well.
Chris must be serious. Good place.
Yeah, it's nice.
Question after. Chris Melling a 3 billes de remporter ce 125. Ouais, là je pense que malheureusement c'en est fini pour Emmanuel. Le magicien a encore frappé dans ce festival de Catalogne. Emmanuel qui abdique et qui le félicite, mais Chris le félicite aussi. Bravo messieurs, bravo aux deux joueurs, bravo à tous.
Well done to Emmanuel as well for getting to the final. He's played really well all week.
Thank you for him, Tom.
Thanks, you've been great in the commentary as well. Cheers.
Thank you, Tom. Allez, chers amis français, on va vous laisser. Merci à la Catalogne de m'avoir fait confiance pour ces commentaires. Je vous souhaite une excellente fin de soirée, un excellent week-end. Et ici, on va aller faire un petit peu, on va aller danser, je pense. On va aller à la remise des prix. Voilà. Excellent week-end à tous et à toutes et à bientôt. Ciao.
Bueno, família, amb aquesta final del 125 hem arribat a l'última partida d'aquest Catalonia Pool Festival 2022 després de 3 anys trobant-vos a faltar a tots. Amb aquesta partida posem punt i final. Ara ens anem a l'entrega de trofeus i a la festa de clausura. I a tots els que ens heu seguit a través d'internet, donar-vos les gràcies, una abraçada i ens tornem a veure ben aviat. Bona nit.